Okay. Cool, we're back. Welcome back. I'm really happy I got to record this so soon after I recorded the last one because I've been itching with all the support I got last time, which thank you for that, by the way. Very cool of all of you. Um, yeah, let's fucking jump right into it. I know. I'm not cycle 20 already? Man. I feel like have not been here that long, but who knows? I don't know. Days in this game feel like that, so I snapped, by the way. You didn't hear it, but I snapped, I promise. But yeah, solid. Okay, right, we had just slept, right? These guys are back. Right, so I can buy scrap off of them. I'm here for this, because this is like bank, and I need the money, essentially. I need the money. Cryo and energy. Oh, I didn't know if I got energy from it. That's pretty cool. I get +1 from this, which means I'm gonna spend both of those here. Because, like I said, I need the money. Cool. Work there a little bit. What do you guys do again? Right. So you guys have the ship mine fragments. Okay. So I need 3 of those, which means I actually am going to engage, was it? I am gonna get that. I didn't want to spend that initially, but if it's gonna help me haggle for stuff, then I'm going to do it. Because I would love that. Shipment fragments are hard to come by. The system merchants can only source a couple at a time. Okay. It said I was gonna get a discount. I didn't feel like there was a whole lot of discount. Can I only do that once per... I don't know what this is gonna mean. I don't know if this is gonna be something I can... So I can only do this once. And I got 1 for limited supply. I think... Okay. I might come back here with better dice tomorrow. Because I know at least I can get those here, right? Because with this much money, I'm not gonna get a whole lot. Right, he's taking a little... Oh! Oh! You're back! Spain's back! What's happening here again? Why was I... Oh, right, because I was looking at the hardened agents. Okay. Yep, we're gonna put this on because, let's be real, I want to help Sabine. I love Sabine. Okay. 4 cycles, Sabine said. And here you are. Right on time with no sign of them. You wait a while in the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. Wait. You try and settle down to wait, you sit on the bunk, and you stare at the tiny room. Where the hell are they? Okay, so I didn't have a choice. You check and double the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing, just the pale glow, the silence. You pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling of the station, suddenly so persistent and loud. You go to the door and open it to an empty corridor. You close it again. A knock at the door. Another knock. A flash, small and possibly bright, cuts through the handle of the door. It soundlessly swings open. A figure stands in the door, and immediately you know it's not Sabine. They are taller, sharper, and something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape, like a stubby baton, hangs loose. A dark, stubby baton hangs loose from their hand. You look really cool. Don't kill me, please. Oh, fuck. They're a Yagitan lieutenant. Shit. Our local sleeper. Good to finally meet you. She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes. What, may I ask, are you doing here? She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Waiting for a friend! Nothing. Not mental name. Nothing. She laughs. No need to get jumpy. We just need to discuss our mutual friend. Okay, cool. So you already knew I was here. She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around. We set them up here, you know? This place is one of ours. She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it. People always seem to forget who put them where they are. She glances at you, and I suppose you're here to help. Where are they? I was hoping you would be able to help me with that. She says she spins the baton in her fingers by her side, her eyes not leaving yours. We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they're in a little bit of trouble. They're in a little trouble now. But it's to the kind of trouble that you need help for. So I thought I'd come down here and take a look at her little hidey hole here, and here you are. The help. She looks through the detritus on the side. And what help, a sleeper no less, which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to report that before we got them set up here, Sabine was working for your owners. She pauses. Espinarb. Oh! That's not cool. You blink hard at the news, unsure how to take it. Rabia? I'm gonna call you Rabia for now. Looks away, waiting for your response. Prove it. Happily, she crosses into the next room and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark and the terminal screen skips, encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of files, you see Espinarb letterheads and code forms, reports laden with medical data marked with corporate logo, like the sigils of some cult. Rabia steps away from the terminal. Look all you want. Some of your files may even be in there. The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to be mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveying with sleeper candidates, are REMs and REMs of usage data. If Sabine was an Espinarb employee, why did they help you? Rabia reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking her concentration. It shimmers in the screen light. It's viscous, clear liquid, crystalline with the glass. We will, of course, keep up the supply. We're more than able to dispense important medicines, even without a doctor. You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment you have the urge to crush this object, for the power it has over you. That's so real. I'll ask Toshiro to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now. Rabia closes up the briefcase lab and looks and holds it at her side. We have to retrieve our asset, of course, but I'm sure you understand. Rabia turns on her way out. There is no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come on, come see me. I keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Maybe there in a few cycles. She slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment and feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness beneath. Okay, that's annoying. I don't know if I want to work with you guys right now. Okay, so I got 2 cycles before I have to go figure out what's going on. Oh, did they make these cheaper for me? Okay, you know what? That's solid. I'll take that, actually. Let me go up. Because I want to see if I have any of the stuff for these. That's why I love these, because they're really helpful for, like, things that aren't super high in value. Cool. Got that. Do any of these have tunes? No. Nope, okay. So they all work for 3s, which I'm okay with. Oh. I only have 2 bars up here. That's not good. I might be getting a visit from a certain someone very soon. Okay, cool. Data. Key. Cool. Progress. We got progress going on up here. We love that. Love progress. I don't think anything else up here is super important right now. I want to use this too somewhere. I just have no clue where to use it. This does give me random condition, but also risks, yeah, okay, no, I won't do that. I think I'm just gonna hold on to the 2. I did get a stabilizer too, which means I'm good for a little while. Because I'm gonna wait till this gets to about here, roughly, maybe even 2 before I use it. I do have an available upgrade. I don't know if I want to use it yet. I'm gonna keep it for now until I need it, right? Because we got in here. Okay, we're gonna go sleep. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna go eat. We're gonna go eat. I'm good on energy, and I don't need to... I'm gonna do this anyway. Doesn't fucking matter, man. I don't think I can do all that bad. Yeah, I was like, I'm just getting energy I don't need. I'm gonna end cycle. If I have, like, shitty dice, I should use those there. If I'm not using them for hacking purposes, of course, but... Okay. So I did lose one of my dice. It sucks, but it is what it is. I've got a 3, I've got a few 4s, and a 5. Okay. Not horrible. We're gonna head in here. Okay, so I can't haggle this again. Which means I'm gonna have to pay at least 60. Before we do that, I am gonna go work here, specifically, because this is a decent amount of cryo. So we are gonna do that. It is dangerous, so I need to be very careful with what I spend here. If there is a chance that I am... If there's a chance for a bad thing, I need to not work here. Okay, cool. Solid. I've worked here a good bit. I got a decent bit of money. I am gonna go buy a ship mine fragment. Because I can. Okay. I'm not sure what this means. I have no clue what that means. Maybe I'm not able to buy anymore. I don't know. Either way, I've got part of them. I love that. I don't know what I can do with this. Save for make a ship mine? I don't know. I know I need a ship mine for this. I don't know if I can put these together, though, which is the problem. Like... I thought I had... There was something I could do here with them, right? I can sell a ship mined. Hold on, let me go visit the lady who needs these real quick. Where's you? Can I make you... Can I... Okay, yeah. No, I can give you... How do I take ship mine fragments and make a ship mine? That's what I need to figure out. I know this was in here somewhere, probably. I have no clue where this is, though. If I get 3, do I just make one? Or do I have to... How much is this? Okay, right. That's expensive. Okay, we're not gonna go over there just yet, then. Let me go up here real quick. I have these, which I know I can use to get those keys in a minute. No, none of these are... Is this like hold on, is this exploration stuff? I put that in there already. I meant this one. You. Oh, right, you're a branch. I'm so smart. Are you not a branch? You're a branch. You're a branch. No, you're the hub. You're the main dog. Okay. Okay, yeah, these are both just exploring, which I would love to do. But instead, I really do not want to do this, but I have to. I'm gonna have to at some point, so... we're gonna use the 3 here. And then we're gonna pray. That's not a good noise. That's a very bad noise. Okay. The cloud! A glint, like a light traveling along the edge of a wave, fills your eyes. Hey, how are you doing? And then a blade follows a long head with 2 dead sockets, slipping towards you in silence. You freeze, hoping it will pass you by, hoping that it will not simply slice you like air. A blade head rears, slides past you, almost. peck you, it nicks you, grazes you. You're desperate to cry out, to call out. But you hold your silence and simply watch the blind eyes of the killer glide past, empty of all thought. And then the blade winks into the dark and you are alone again. Now you cry out. Okay. Ow. That hurt. Shh, it's a 5. If I knew that, I wouldn't have... okay. I shut up. Okay, well, I got another one of these that I can open, so we're gonna do that real quick. Because I have at least one, man. Might as well. Okay. And now, I am gonna just go deep. We're gonna go sleep. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go descend. And we are gonna go and take a nap. I think I did lose a bit of condition from that as well, which is a little annoying. But hey, I'm glad I have what I have. Okay, what is... Right, this... We'll get there when I get there. I really want to get rid of the tracker, which means I think I'm going to work with Fang tomorrow, save for also getting money at the ship. Not here. Not here. Not here. Hold on. We're going to end the cycle. Oh, I got to speak to that lady tomorrow, too. Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll see if I want to do that. Okay, what am I... Ooh, my days look like shit today. It's a 1, a 2, and then... nothing. Okay, not great. So am I willing to risk that? I don't think I'm willing to risk that. I need the 5 for hacking, because I don't have a 3. I could use the 6 here. Because I know it's gonna be good. So I know no matter what, I'm gonna get the 15 cryo. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Cool. I got the energy and I got a good bit of cryo, so we're gonna... I could get another one of these. No, I can't. It's 60. I can't. Never mind. So we need to talk to you today. I don't even know if I like you yet. We're gonna go up here first, though, because I'm a silly little guy. Sorry, in here. This. Is this the last one I gotta do? Yep. Key, start. Okay. I'm assuming I headed to the mainframe then, yeah? With access to branches, you could redirect them to form a loop, isolating the mainframe with killer inside, but freezing them in theory. Okay, what's over here? Okay. So the two options are kill him or catch him. Interesting. 'Cause I kind of want to kill him, but I also don't want to... The killer protocol can be isolated without being destroyed. A loop of connections would lock into a close... Okay, I might do the loop branches, one, because I'm good at interface, and I think that's just a smarter direction for me to go to. Okay. Now that I've got that situated, let's talk to you. Let's see what you're up to. It's the low end. We love the low end. Okay, I will look at that in a minute. Sorry, friends, I know something. As you approach the address, Rabia gave you a heavy hand. Rabia gave you. A heavy hand falls on your shoulder. What's your business here? The enforcer grips your shoulder, giving a hint of strength. Giving a hint of the strength her implants give her. As you turn to see the same subsidiary eyes as Rabida and Toshiro, glinting like mirrors on her cheeks. Jai? I'm gonna say Jai. Jai, please. The sleeper is here at my invitation. At Rabia's command, the hand immediately loosens. An apologetic look replaces the scowl on Jai's face. Of course, Rabia. I'm sorry. Rabia waves her away. Don't you worry. I appreciate your patience. Don't you worry, I appreciate your protective instincts. She smiles at the enforcer. How about you head How about you head to Toombar? They have a delivery coming, and they'll need some help with the lifting. Jaya nods and walks away. So, Sleeper, you came. I'm glad. It didn't feel like an offer. I'm sorry for that. She smiles a tight smile. You have to understand, finding you in Sabine's unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There are more than a few people on this station who would rather I was dead. I had to be sure you weren't one of them. I don't want to kill you. I just want to be friends. I'm glad. Rabia begins walking and gestures for you to walk with her. She takes you down a staircase into a bustling walkway to the low end. What do you know about Yagitan? I kind of want to say nothing and see what happens, but before I answer, I'm actually going to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. So, you're a gang, you're on the low end, or nothing. You're a gang? A gang, yes, that is what people call us, but what meaning does that word have in this place? You've got a point. People with carts push past, moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages. Our reputation is one that implies threat. Is that fair to say? We are framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals. She gestures around at the people in the passageway. But when was the last time you saw a lawmaker on the eye? A policeman? Who makes the laws here? Havenge, Erlin did, no one. They're gonna not like these two answers, I have a feeling, and I don't think this is true. I'm gonna say this. Indeed, but indeed, you understand the history then. That's good. But Erlin is long dead, Sleeper. And his rules were a little more than an optimist's manifesto. The Eye has changed so much since then. If you had spent your time in the low end, maybe your opinions of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Erlin's time. They didn't need to house thousands, and keeping the yards and the rotunda safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later, when the refugees started arriving. Rabia meets your eye. The collapse didn't just happen here, on the station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire station felt it. The entire system felt it. Colonies were abandoned, the moons of ember and cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage, some tried to hold it together, some fled. The Eye became a refugee, and Erlin, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone. But many within his organization disagreed, and those new arrivals weren't as simple to corral as they had hoped. Rabia leads you through a small market hall, busy with small stalls and traders. Erlin's union was made of workers, administrators, people who were malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. The refugees came from different factions and families, were scared, injured, desperate. Conflict was inevitable. Yagitan is a child of that conflict, a child born out of the need for us to stand up and claim our future, to provide security and strength. People call us a gang, but we are a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth have worked to earn it. Rabia catches herself before she raises her voice any further. You both walk in silence for a while, among the smells and textures of the low end. You start to wonder if this place could be a home for you too. Where do I come into this? Rabia smiles at herself and thinks for a moment before she responds. I believe that you understand the importance of a refugee. So, I also believe that you wish to help keep this place safe. Safe for myself. I care about the people here, right? But I am also currently being hunted by the people that own me. She exhales quietly. For this reason, I would like you to trust me. I do not know what Sabine told you about us, but I imagine it was not good. I will be honest with you, Sleeper. I was never comfortable with having Sabine as part of Yagitan. An corporate employee. It goes against our nature. But their deal with Yannick, I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied, that was all. But I cannot allow people to go back on the promises they have made to us. Yagitan has not lasted this long because it is a charity. We offer and ask for support. Any betrayal will be treated as an attack. Many of the I are, Sleeper. I'm sorry, but we must ask. Our debts are paid in full. Sebine found something. Please, I don't want to hear your accusations. They only wanted to escape their debt. They would have said anything, but where are they now to stand behind their claims? You realize that Rabia has led you in a loop, and together you both come back up a staircase to the walkway where you met. You're free to go, Sleeper. I have said what I wish to say. She looks out through the window of the walkway. I would protect this place with my life, as it has protected me. I want to make that clear. She turns back. However, if you too wish to come under its protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will be tasks for you to complete. You will be able to see Yagitan, to see the low end with your own eyes, not as others frame us. As for Sabine, she pauses to consider her words. I will not ask you to betray them, but if they contact you again, consider their motivations carefully. With that, Rabia leaves, slipping back into her office while you stare out at the countless units, each a home, each with a story, that make up the low end. Okay. This is interesting. Because, so what did I just get? I'm assuming I got work for Rabia. I got Rowan's type of party Gauton. Could they help you settle on the eye? They probably could. The question is, do I want to settle in the low end? And I think it's not a bad idea. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again because Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I feel like... So what are my actions here? On an in-kind basis, you are told the files of good service must be collected in exchange for protection and administration. Okay. And then patrol the ward. It has many roles from the protection to logistics and everything in between. You never know what you may have to face on patrol. Okay, so I'm also gaining and losing energy. Scrap components could be helpful. Okay. This doesn't seem like a bad place, but also, like, she has a point. Right? Like, the low end, as much as they're seen as a gang, they kind of protect everyone here. So I can't be too, like, you guys are evil, whatever, you know? I can't be too about that, you know? Okay, I'm not gonna use these. Well, I mean, unless I need to, and I don't really think I need to use these anywhere right now, I'm not gonna. So, I would love to use them here, but these aren't, like, safe working conditions, so I'm not gonna. Zero exchange in. Right, sell components, and then play the exchange. Okay, I'm gonna just go. We're gonna just, sleep. EP. EP sleepy. I don't need energy, and I don't want to stabilize just yet. I'm gonna wait a little longer and see what I can get with the stuff I have left, you know what I mean? Okay. So, I got a 5, a 2 3s, and a 2. Not horrible. Not great. They're gone again, which sucks, but hey, we're getting there, okay? We're getting there. Right, you... I've got 1, 2... So I got like 4 more cycles before you come back. Okay, I don't have anything super active going on right now. So we are gonna go work... I need... Where's that delivery place again? Is it... Where is the delivery? Here it is. Oh, that's pretty good. Sleeper, you see Fang coming up the corridor as you step out of Minji's. the kelp noodle smell still clinging to your clothes. He comes up fast and stops close, looking around suspiciously. I don't have long. Take these. Fang palms you a couple of these metal, thumbnail-sized drives, ripperworms. My slate has been buzzing like crazy. It seems your delivery shifts have turned up our two targets. He squeezes your shoulders. I knew you could do it. Now, nail these two snakes. What do we do? Hardin's boys are all connected by some kind of closed network. You break the access protocols on both of them, you should be able to gain the location of the nearest network ports. Slop the ripperworms in those ports, one each, and they'll feed me anything and everything stored on Hardin's shadow network. He smiles. Can't wait to see what juicy plans they have in there. You hear a scuff of boots as a group comes up the corridor, likely on their way to place an order with Minji. You turn for a second, and when you look back, Fang is already halfway down the corridor in the opposite direction. He raises a hand in farewell and is gone. You run your fingers over the tiny ripperworm drives in your pocket. You smile to yourself as you wonder how mad Jenna will be at Fang for this little excursion. Time to slot some worms. Solid. Where am I doing this? How do I do this? Is this like a this thing? How are we doing this? Oh, yeah. Some gang enforcer implements This is a Yagitan thing, though. Huh?
I saw Julian, but he did not see me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Why did you see him? Was he at Andy's too, or? Okay. Playing a game. Okay, cool. Let's get this. I don't know what. Okay. Cool. I don't like come. If I come out of this. Okay, how many of these do I have to do to help Fang? I guess maybe all of the Harden agents? Is this a thing? Oh. Okay, I only have two of these. Port closed, Havenge agents slotted. Okay, cool. So, Havenge agent. Let's go. We're getting so much done today. I love that. Where is the Havenge agent that I'm looking for? Are there not? There should be somewhere on here. Where? Hello? Are they up here? Did I not gain one? I may not have gained one from that. Shoot. Okay, well. All good, all good. Who am I looking for? What am I? I don't know if I'm looking for Harvend or this is Yagitan. This is Havenge. 2 or 3. Okay, shoot. I feel like the Yagitan stuff is not a good idea. And then what? There's another Yagitan over here. So Yagitans are 1 and 3. Harden is 2 and 4, but not 5. Okay. Never mind. We're just gonna go sleep then, cause yeah. Actually, can I pick up Can I get a drink? Cause why not? I got energy and I got overlook regular, so I'll take it. I only needed 1, so that was probably an efficient use of my money. Yeah, we're gonna end the cycle. Solid. Cool, solid. Love that. Love that. Love that. Very cool. Ooh. Okay. I'm doing some... I can do the thing. Okay. Okay, right. This is... They're all twos! My dice are all twos! What do you mean they're all twos? Okay, this is gonna be only helpful for hacking then. Today is gonna be a day where I get very little things done. Do you guys... Okay, cool. You guys use twos. I'm okay with that. Oh, I got cryo. I got money. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get what I'm looking for, man. I hate to say, I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get what I'm looking for. I'm getting half-inch data. I don't want to do the Yagitan Agent. Harden Agent? I don't want to do these agents. They're not Yagitan-esque. They're not hardened. They're not the people I'm looking for. Unless you are. I'm looking for people, man. And I don't have the dice for this anyway. Okay. What I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna... photosynthesize for the energy. Cool. Photosynthesize for the energy, and then... Do I... Okay. Do I do this right now? Because I'm about to get to... Yeah, I'm gonna do this right now. Because... I'm getting to the point where I need to buy a new one. And like, that's just a good thing. At some point, I don't know. Okay. Why are they all fours? What is going on, dude? I am getting like the wackest rolls ever. Okay. Can these help me at all? Or what? This isn't labeled? What? Have it. Cool. I'm getting a bunch of half-inch data, but not the agents. I think more of you are showing up as well. I don't think I was doing hardened agents though. I didn't think I was... Okay, I don't know anymore. Whatever, it worked. I don't care. Fang, I only had 2 of those. Oh, cool. I got to go talk to him again. Cool, let's go. As you walk into the tomb bar, you quickly spot Fang arguing with Jenna. Nope. Doesn't look good. Fang seems to be explaining something, but Jenna is having none of it. She points to the door, and Fang walks away, catching your eye as he turns. Could have done with you getting here a minute or so ago. He glances at Jenna. Well, either way, it looks like I'm tired. Good news is that it doesn't look like I need a job anyway. He takes out his slate, pulsing with pale light. Now, let's take a look at what you really are here for. The slate is a worrying mess of code streams coming direct from the riverworms as they dig through the agent's data and spin it into threads for the slate to pick up. Anything good? Fang scrolls on display with a finger. A lot of junk, a lot of dull as hell message threads, a lot of tedious data caches, but Fang's eyes flash. Definitely some good stuff. He stops the screen scrolling on an entry and expands it. Check this out. Fang shows you the screen. You see a bold corporate logo, not Soul Hymns, and the word below Conway, Fang says. He's working with Conway? Conway Extractions, right? Fang nods. He's been speaking with them personally. Got a whole chain of messages here. But it's mostly encrypted or redacted. He rubs his hand. Damn it! This is juicy, but we can't nail him with it. He scrolls some more. Wait. What is this? A wasteland reclamation facility? Right here on the eye? He glances at you. What's the bet this place is tucked into the wastes? The wastes? The section of the eye Elrin couldn't reclaim was too damaged to cut off. Before the collapse, people would have got there by going down the connected spoke from the hub. But that spoke's broken now, so the only way is that long way, around the rim, past the greenway. It shows you on his slate. Feng looks away. Conway have been making moves on the system since the collapse. I heard they took over one of Solheim's old belt colonies a while ago, moved everyone out, and reclaimed the whole rock. Why work with Hardened? Access, old connections? Not sure. Feng looks back at the screen. But if Harden is involved in it, then we need to check it out. Simple as that. So what's next? Feng stares into the middle distance. We have to get to that facility. The answer to whatever Harden has been planning, has to be there. And we're going to catch him in the act. Give me 5, maybe 6 cycles, and then I'll see you on the greenway. I seem to remember there's some old service docks on the outer shell. Up by the Hyphia building should be a good place to meet. Feng squeezes your shoulder. Thanks again, Sleeper, for sticking with this. But I haven't forgotten about the tracker of yours either. I'm going to need to be back in my bay to pull a solution together. He turns the slate around to face you, showing a massive scrolling code. I've been working on a fix in my breaks. He winks. Feng grins. See you soon, Sleeper. And he walks out the door of the tomb bar without looking back. Okay. Okay. Solid. I need to get to Greenway. Where is that down here? I don't know where that happens to be. I don't know where Greenway is right now. I would assume it might be past here. I don't know where that is. It might be. I might think it's past the collapse, which means I think I have to get in here too. Right. Decide Killer's fate is something I can go work on. Thing. Okay. I need literally. I don't know how to get to Greenway. I have no clue how to get to this place. Well, it's whatever. I think it's past this collapse. I think I'd have to get past there anyway. I still don't know how to get this at all. Okay. So I have a few things. We're gonna go up here. Yeah, no, nothing up here is... Well, I think this is the Greenway, so I think I do have to get past here. I think this is what used to connect it. Do I have 2 of these now? I do have 2 of these now. Okay, cool. So, agent nodes will give you double data rewards. Keep 2 dice. I think I might do this. My condition's never been breaking, don't get me wrong, but still. All cryo actions. Actually, I would. I like discounts. I don't like paying for things. So that's gonna be important. Okay. Right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go in here. Ooh. Okay. Cool, love that. Which probably doesn't hurt my condition at all. Solid, love that. Cool. Oh, I have to go buy food for myself real quick. I didn't realize I did nothing to get my energy up. Yes! This is so cheap now! Oh, this is the cheapest. I'm actually gonna do this twice. Sure, it's a little more expensive, but it'll also get me the Overlook regular, and I think that's going to be important. So why not? Ooh, continue. Who are we meeting? Okay. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Hunt. The spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? Ignore him. You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly, freeze in place. Ooh! Oh, you're the owner of the Overlook! Hell yeah! Out! The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you into a hard vacuum. As you turn back the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Duck! You duck and the glass explodes on the bar behind you, showering you in glittering shards. Through the haze of glass, groyal vapor, you see Talia leap the bar and close the distance with the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by other figures, quickly to their feet, Talia throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your forehead and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it's cleared. A fresh measure of groil is glugged out in front of you, and that same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Talia flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Talia wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol and a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and turns to you. You're pretty fast on that second glass, she smiles, picking a piece of glass from your forehead, but not fast enough. You don't feel the pain, only the string of status messages your body delivers concerning detrimental or dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care though, as Talia's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. I'll watch her. I don't care, man. Talia works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard all the time, tapping the tweezer tips on the little rhythms that only she can follow. Talia smiles to herself. So, you've been in the eye long? Long enough. She smiles. Hey, you don't need to act tough with me. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you, maybe they're just curious, I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place, trust me. She meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know that the rations we've got aren't much, but the company is, she leans in, limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper. Here. She slides the glass of groil to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand on the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? No idea. She laughs. Well, keep trying. I'll let you know if I see any differences. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the groil. The earthly fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like driving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old. Feels good. Cool! I like that person. She's pretty fucking cool. So what are my new options here? So I can still buy rations, but I can bar shift. I can shift at the bar, and this actually doesn't pay super well. And I have a. We're working at the bar now. I get protection, and this lady's cool as all fuck. I love it. She's cool. I love her. She's just cool. I don't know what to say. She's pretty cool. I don't know, man. She's pretty chill. I don't know. Cool. And I didn't get hurt either, because she's just that cool. You know what I mean? Cool. Right. Ethan's on his way back. Really not excited for that. Very not excited for that. I don't have a whole lot of good stuff. What is this risk, actually? It's risky. I only need to take the. I think I'm willing to take that. I'll take it once. Don't get me wrong. I'll take it once. Okay, I did lose energy, but I got some cryo. That's probably just, and I'll take the 4 or 2 actually, because I don't think I'm gonna do that badly. Cool. Cryo, good service. Love that. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna spend this actually in here, and I'm gonna photosynthesize. Because okay, I didn't get a whole lot of. I hate. I don't want to spend money on it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to spend money on it anyway. I do have a 5 though, so I can figure out what I want to do with that. Actually, I am gonna head up here because this 5 should be decent enough for me to decide Killer's fate this cycle. Let's fucking do this. The Navigator. As you blink into the cloud, you see the last flickers of life from the mainframe. This vast machine once ran the whole station, span it up, directed and processed the flow of energy, water, and data. Fed the lives of thousands of people. Now, it's finally dead. Navigator is beside you, and you both look out at the perfect ring that encircled you both, woven from the data branches that once fed the mainframe. You see a glint along its edge. That familiar blade-like head rises to the surface, like a cresting fin of a shark, and then slips into the loop again. All that you can see of Killer's body after that is slight thickening of the loop, and that thickening begins to travel around a long, slow sojourn that will last it forever. I'm surprised at you, says the Navigator, drifting faintly around you in a lazy orbit as if to shake off their imprisonment. Killer had been wandering blind for so long. Did you not think to end them forever? I didn't want to kill. I'm gonna be real. I didn't want to kill him. But this is the killer, a being or a system. But is the killer a being or a system? The question remains. Navigator gazes into the darkness. This place was their domain and prison, and they had followed their directives for many decades. They roamed here. They cut the threads of the mainframe, executed its administrators' AIs, and they kept slicing. At some point, they cut away their own ability to see, to sense, to taste, to speak. And yet, they kept cutting until only those 3 threads remained. For millions that once thumbed here, only their blindness and chance kept them from making those final 3 fatal cuts. There is a ceaseless violence in the kind of system that creates a being like this. Those that will execute commands endlessly, even to their own destruction. Navigator looks to you for your thoughts. The system you float in is one built of violence. You will be naive to believe otherwise. Navigator turns away. Well, okay, understandable, but I didn't want to help in the killing, right? You watch the data points of the station spin around you. Bending with the fixed stars, there is something satisfying about finally watching the last threads of control from the central point. It was a little more than a ghost by the time you reached it, but this place deserves to be haunted by better ideas than a totalitizing system of control. Navigator floats beside you. It is free now. The station no longer presents a hazard for illegal entities like me. They turn to you. Their face a cloud of shimmering light. In fact, in time, perhaps it can be a refuge. A refuge. That sounds like something of value, something worth building. A dark shape passes across your vision, a distant curve of something like smoke or oil, a fluid, shifting tank of total darkness. The Greenway, says the navigator, following your line of sight. It was cut off at the moment of collapse, so Hunter, or Killer, could never reach it. Now it is closed off to us, separated from the cloud. Is it dead? Maybe totally dark, or perhaps some other old protocols are isolated there. Navigator turns to you, and we have now seen what decades of isolation can do to a protocol. If we could extract an access cipher, they pause and then blink out of existence. You freeze, shocked, but a moment later they reappear with a glowing polygon of data. Here, the cipher you need. You take it, still shocked. I'm not used to being free, to being able to move and explore and extract without fear, without limits. Navigator's a little twirl. This will take some getting used to. Thank you for this gift. They whirl their spheres around you. The entities of this station will always be friends to you, Sleeper. And I to them. This is true that mutual need is required for friendship, but I must admit, I had not considered the value of offering assistance without personal gain. I will think on that. The navigator loops around you rapidly, suddenly eager to test their newfound freedom. But first I will explore. Perhaps there are still intelligences that hid themselves, as I did. Encased in simple systems, cut off, navigator glows. I should like to free them. And with that, they drift away, flickering, glowing, and then shifting so rapidly you lose sight of them among the glittering rim of the eye. You feel a pang of jealousy, free, without a body to weigh you down, or fear to limit you. How must it feel? Your eyes fall on the Greenway and its secrets, though perhaps that can wait until you have celebrated this victory. Cool! Very cool. What did I get? They gave me something. A forgotten safe for granting access to the Greenway systems. Where do I use this? Do I use it up here? I don't use it up here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I would use this, because I haven't seen a spot to use that. I might use it potentially. I mean, do I use it over here? Okay, I think I have to be in Greenway to do that, which sucks, but also it means I have, I think, 3 different reasons to make my way over to Greenway. I want to get this done, though, so I don't know. I might keep working for money instead. How long have I been... Ugh, okay, yeah, I should probably end here. Out of stuff to do. I take it back. I will... Oh, shoot. This is not the right thing, actually. My bad. I'm gonna buy some rations. Because I a little hungry. And with that, I am going to take a rest this cycle. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stop there because it's been roughly an hour. We got a lot done, though. We met some new people. Oh, this dice set is beautiful. This is what I've been waiting for, baby. This is what I've been waiting for, right here. Love that. Okay. Heck yeah. Oh, never mind. I got one more. Oh, you actually wanted to just come to me. Okay. You miss me? Ethan smiles a ragged smile at you. No. 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 You look at him. He is paler than usual, hunched. He's sporting a black eye and more than a few cycles of beard growth. That's no way to greet an old friend. Friend? Well, he pauses. Colleague? He smiles weakly. I'm gonna give this guy a second chance because I feel bad for him. This is big. Really big stuff about you. He seems more jittery than usual, on edge. Remember how Epspinarp cancelled the contract on you? The contract I was going to collect? Yeah, I remember. Well, I'm guessing you were pretty happy about that shit. Overjoyed? Me? I lost everything. But let's not worry about that. He smiles sarcastically. And so what did you think? That was it? I was just glad to be done with you. I'm gonna just stay silent, actually. That's just mean. Well, it was, except Ethan leaves a dramatic pause. What if old Espinarp gave the bounty to someone else? Someone who is even more of a shithead than yours truly. That's not good! He smiles darkly. What a disaster that would be. Who? Ethan grins. That's the question, isn't it? Ethan fishes around in his pocket for a slip of paper. I've been speaking to some friends, you see, some colleagues, about what went down, and it turns out Espinarp cancelled all their bounty contracts, a whole lot. Why? It seems they've brought someone in-house. Some guy who did so well on their last contract, they got offered a job. Apparently, we made a hit on this ship called the Winter Wonderland or something. It was smuggling sleepers out from under Espinarp's big corporate nose. He smiled, he killed the crew and blew the ships, Ethan whistles. They called him Hemwick, or Maywick, or something. He gives up looking for the paper. Forget it. You mean Winter Light? That's it. He looks at you hard. So you do know about all this. He pats you on the shoulder. Then you'll be very happy to hear about what I'm going to offer you. Ethan runs his hand through his greasy hair. Given this new information I've brought to the light, it seems you and I are in need of protection. You are in need of protection. I, meanwhile, am in need of assistance in kind. It turns out I upset some people at the compressor the last time we were there, the owners, and they said they'll space me unless I work off the debt. Seems they are that kind of businessman. He grimaces. I would pay them, but he shrugs and turns his jacket pockets inside out, in a mime of poverty. He looks pitiful, even more so for his clownish acting. Then work it off. You should be glad, the anger rising in him now, that I came here and told you this. You think anyone is looking out for you? You are a contract, a name on a list. He kicks the wall. Ethan rubs his temples. I'm sorry, he hisses. I'm sorry for being a shit and trying to kill you, whacking that thick skull of yours, he sighs. You think I want to go up against this guy? But us, he jabs a finger between the two of you. We don't have a choice, so you keep me from getting killed and I'll do the same for you. We can help each other. Let's rate 50-50 deal. He looks at you. I'm not asking for a favor. Fine. Ethan smiles. He looks like shit. He looks like shit warmed up. He pauses. Just think about Maywick. Think about cold-eyed Espinarp shit on his way here from the core systems. He smiles. That should give you the motivation you need. Ethan swaggers off down the corridor, throwing his jacket over his shoulder. Can't wait to be working with you, he shouts. I'm sure you can't. What drive did I just get? Gain Ethan's protection. Somehow you are once again helping Ethan. This time he has offered his protection if you clear his debt. Okay, I can work in the compressor. It's more work for me. I mean, am I gonna be gaining anything from working in the compressor? No. But is it something? Sure. Okay, so both these are just Ethan's debt. Okay, they're both Ethan's debt. This one's a little bit better, though. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ethan! What did you do? I mean, I know what you did. You almost killed me, and then you... Okay, I know what you did. I take that back. That's a dumb question. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to end this up about 7 minutes ago, and then Ethan decided to show up at my doorstep instead of not. So, thank you all for sticking around. I love the support you guys gave me last episode. You are truly the best. And I hope to record this like as soon as I recorded this one since the last one. I don't know. It's been like 3 days or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I record next. Bye.